Hey, and welcome back to another EUC Learn Along. Hello. What do we got today? Well, last video, whatever you want to call it, we did templates and mandatory profiles, and I figured since we're doing profiles, just go ahead and build upon it with some, I guess it's kind of new, not too new. Yeah, kind of new stuff from Citrix. Let's see if I can get there. Yeah, so we're going to look at app access control, and we're going to specifically look at redirecting some OS data, device data. There we go, from the machine. So maybe a year and a half ago, we kind of did a similar thing with Profile Unity. We were doing folder redirects using Profile Unity through their nice little GUI. Even encapsulated that within a container, and just moving that data off to a share, and then it would just mount or redirect once the user logged in. So Citrix has kind of got the same thing. So there's a couple ways you can do it. From what I've seen, you can use CLI, which they don't even recommend. They point you to another tool. It's a little bit more user-friendly, but let's see. X64 profile management tools. I need to PowerShell, and you have to run this as an admin. So just FYI. Excuse me. Cannot be loaded. Well, Jeebus. I'm not going to enable scripts. I'm not going to set that up. But anyhow, CLI, I'll link a little pic in the blog. They don't even recommend it. So you can download this Citrix environment tool hub. They used to call WIM tool hub or something. They still got WIM in there. To use this. Let's see. Oh, I gotta extract it, I guess. Let's do that. Let's extract it. All right. Maybe I'll set a execution policy. Enable that. So I can run some scripts. Anyhow, showed you how to get to the excuse me, choking. Just in here, profile management, tools, and you just need these two. Need the module, the script. Temp. But I like using a GUI anyway. And some more good news. Updated. Got a new CPU for my lab. Yeah, the other one was just slowing things down. Couldn't process enough. Stuck at 100%. And I got 14 cores for $20. Amazon. All right, so we're going to focus on, excuse me, this rule generator. We can import if we had one, which we do, but we'll create a new. We can hide or redirect. So we can hide files, registry, whatever. Same thing with redirect. We'll just call it a name, redirect, add a redirection. A lot we can do in here. We're going to look at folder, the source. We'll do temp. And the path, we'll follow what they got up here. We'll redirect back to documents. Is that an actual path? Pretty sure. And there we go. All right, so we'll hit the little checkbox. We can add more redirections in here. We're just going to do the one. Assignments. Man, choking. There we go. So right now, it's scope to all users, scope to all machines. We can add exclusions in there, and we can also do processes as well. We'll leave it alone. So we got what we need. We can export this, and we can test. So I recommend you test prior. So we need to clear. Had some other stuff going on. Oops. Need to actually click it and deploy to local machine. All right, it's deployed. I kind of forgot what we were doing. We were doing ctemp, right? Folder's empty. Document's empty. If we add something in ctemp, should redirect some documents. And it does. Awesome. So it works. All right, let's close that. Let's clear our deployment. Hopefully, I still got my stuff in ctemp. It's still there. Awesome. All right. Also, if you're doing the PowerShell piece, it does take a little while to install all its dependencies. All right, so we got something. Generate raw data. I don't need to copy this out or save it to a file. I just need to copy the clipboard. We are going to update this policy. Again, we're going to use the policies I created in the last video, kind of build on that. So we got a mandatory profile. Ooh, see, I saw that. I've already played with this. Anyhow, we're going to add it in. I think I already had it pulled up. I sure did. Policies, administrative templates. And it's been a while since I've done this. Ran into some issues with a Microsoft patch that kind of tore down my whole lab, and I had to remove it off all the servers. Components, security patch. Where's it at? App application, app access control. Can't even talk. So all we do, we'll enable it. We got our new rule in here. Nice little stuff in here for. They don't really have a whole lot of documentation on this. Either they think it's super straightforward, or I don't know. And I haven't seen any videos or anything on this, so maybe I'll be the first. But we're going to redirect this device data back to the user documents. So this data could be anything. Oh, I'm creating, again, last video we're forward. I created these diagrams for forward. I need them saved somewhere, but they got this mandatory profile. And every time I log in, it's all gone. Well, here we go. We're redirecting back to the profile, which is mandatory. So it's going to be gone anyway. But we'll build on that. We'll just see if it works via GPO. And then we'll give this forward worker a profile that we can store it in. All right. So I got that. Anything else need to do? I think we're good. We're done. I'm not going to output any of that. Exit and verify. Excuse me, I'm dying. Sorry. All right, let's delete that. All right, so we'll just do a GP update, sign in, sign out. GP update. And then I need to remember to create a policy so that I can run scripts. That way I don't look like a dummy. Excuse me. All right, so again, if we look at the two products, the one we looked at a year ago doing device redirection, is that what we want to call it? OS file? I don't know. I don't know what you call it. Citrix calls it machine level. We'll call it device redirection. So if we log in, hopefully it should work. Yeah, what else we got? Got some RAM coming, so I can create some more VMs. Got the new CPU installed. Things are running lickety split. Doing big things. All right, still logging in. Got that mandatory profile. Need to. No, I'm going to change that. So if we go over here, we can go back to path to store. We can enable. I'm going to go ahead and borrow you. Okay. DC profiles. Apply. Okay. Profile container. Enable. Okay. Let's log back in. Let's see if the redirect worked. I forgot what we were redirecting. Temp and documents. See, was it temp or was it data? New text document. Doesn't seem to work. Well, we are using the mandatory profile. We're going to give. How about we remove that? Profile handling, temp profile. Let's not configure you. All right, and I think we're good. App access control enabled. All right, let's restart you. Making a fool of myself. Excuse me. Oh, and pretty soon I'll get a graphics card for my lab again. My buddy's going to give it back. So, yay. All right, so we're going to log in. We should get app access control 23. So, kind of newish. 2303. Was that 2003? So, a couple years. About to be few years. Okay. So, that's still kind of new. Still logging in. Cleaning this up. All right, so I'm logged in. Definitely did not get my profile. Disk management, but no biggie. Excuse me. I'm going to eject you. See. Ooh. Temp. Were we doing C temp? I think we were. New. Let's double check. All right. New text. Hello. 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 Oh my goodness. We're redirecting. So we have disabled the mandatory profile. We're not logging into anything yet. Let's see if we can get this going for the container at least. GP update. Probably just need to delete the local profiles and stuff on the machine. Anyhow, I'm gonna restart it. We'll log in. I'll see if it's get. Ugh. I'll see if I can get the container to work with the redirect, and at least we'll have redirection with a container and the file-based stuff you can do yourself. But yeah, you can redirect to a file share. Haven't tried that yet. Apparently there's some issue with the mandatory profile. May have to work on that a little bit. But we'll see if we can get it working with the container at least. All right, so while you're booting, I need to reg edit. File. Was that endpoint 1 or 2? 2. logged in with a different one. Endpoint 2. Users. All right, I think we're good now. So that's local admin on the Win11 machine. That was me testing a while back. So if I log in, I should get a container. Excuse me. Maybe. Who knows? There we go. Got the local. There we go. Okay. Okay. We got Citrix admin. We got the profile container. Win11. All right. No exclusive access. So we got 2 disks. Got the read write and the read only. No mandatory profile. Creating a whole new shebang. Verify it works. That way, old Billy working at Ford, he can have all his Ford drawings of his GT40 and his Shelby 500 he's got to repair, and he'll be all set. All right, come on, load. It's getting there, but it's slow. All right. What are we verifying? Redirect. Device system folder redirect. There we go. All right, so we got temp, got documents. See temp new hi. All right. Please work. And it does. So now we are redirecting, as Citrix would say it, machine level objects to our user profile, which is a container. So we can house all that within our profile container. And then you got the other cool things you can do with profile containers. You got the disk for OneDrive, Outlook. You got roaming OS or PST files. You can now compact the disk, and I mean, what else can you do? You don't have to use personal disk. It's just a lot of wasted data. What can we do with profile containers? Exclusive access, disk compact, auto expansion. Able. Wonder how big that disk can get. That'd be something to look up. Local caching. Um, excuse me. I know we can set like a default file size for that. Oh, we looked at that at one point. That was probably a year ago. Customize storage path. Default capacity for VHD containers. How big can this go? Oh my gosh, it can go big. But anyhow, I'll mess with the mandatory profiles and file base type stuff. And again, I haven't even tried redirecting to a file share, but probably performance is going to be better with the solution we got now, is having everything stored within the profile disk. Where's that at? There's probably some caveats to that because support likes to they can't log in, profiles all jacked up. I'm gonna delete it. Well, you just deleted Billy Bob's Shelby 500 data. Now he came to work on the car. It's gone. He's even more upset. So he doesn't have he's got the mandatory profile making him upset, and then he's got all this. Well, he doesn't have it. Anyhow, you see what I'm saying. Hopefully. But cool stuff. Anything else need to show? Nope. If you ain't first, you're last.